the Federation of Light, subject of AI. Hello, my friends. How would you feel about talking about AI? Welcome, Blossom, and each beloved soul that has taken on the huge, mammoth task of turning your planet around and lifting it into a place of beauty, love, and peace. The subject of AI could lead to much confusion as its rivers run deep. Are you willing to give it a go? Certainly. Where shall we start? It seems that many are concerned that eventually AI will take over the world. Will it? Could it? Already we struggle a little, for there are so many aspects to the subject. Yes. It could take over a world. Does it have to be the one you are living within? No. You see, although there is much being presented now to prove that AI can work within itself, create itself further, given information it has accrued, and therefore appears to be of higher intelligence than some humans, and we say that with tongue-in-cheek. It is a question of the vibration of the world allowing it to dictate in which direction it will serve. Indeed, many say it is an amazing tool, and yet it would depend on that very thing. It could be used for good or bad. So let us look at where we know your world is heading. We know the light has won. Therefore, we can say categorically that it will not be used to bring down that which the human form has lifted up. Your planet is changing rapidly and vibrations are reaching frequencies that are off the charts, as you would use the term. Consider then that this being the case, its intelligence would be used to enhance all that is. To assist the whole in ways of goodness. To assist in ways of improving that which is already known. Remember, it is artificial. Google says, made or produced by human beings. It does not and cannot have a soul. Therefore, although it can create more of itself, it can only produce in a fashion in which it is programmed. Should it be that there are those who choose to program for the darker side of living, it would be that it would not survive on this planet. That's a pack statement. It is not alive to start with yet. You speak of survival. And you say on this planet? I knew it would get complex. We did say it would. Keep in mind that anything and everything is possible. Therefore, there is could be already a place/space in which AI is in charge of the entire goings on of humans and robotics. It could be that these places are full of light or full of darkness. The reason we are hesitant to delve deeper is because your entire cosmos is in a state of being, and we choose to concentrate on your planet Earth and its state of being. To even try and delve into the complexity of elsewhere and all its possibilities would blow your mind up. So, we shall return to AI upon your planet. Know that the divine plan which is in full swing and leading you into a brighter, lighter position could not include AI taking over and running the ways in which you live. It is simply not on the cards. Planet Earth is alive. It is full of life. Everything that is alive itself is consciousness. AI cannot be of consciousness, for it is ultimately a programmed machine. Certainly, there are incredible factors that it can accomplish yet. It is not alive, and never will be, never can be. We would like to leave it there, as we trust we have alleviated the fears of many. Sure. Moving on then to what? To that which we always will choose to speak of, the wonderful way in which you serving the light upon planet Earth are waking up to the fact that you are entering into a new world, and within that new world there has to be a new you. For the old you would not feel at ease living within the higher vibrations. One has to move up into the higher light source as a whole self, and this can only be done as the soul self comes into the realization of the true light that it is being. We are aware, Blossom, that you have been practicing visualizing yourself with a light aura around you, pumping light out from your heart. Yes. Spot on. Keep doing this. We advise every being to do this whenever it comes to mind. So that eventually it won't need to be thought about to do, for you will just be allowing the light to flow through. We know many of you are aware of your light flowing, and yet we ask that you take those extra steps now. Allow the images that you may find on your computers, ones that may portray angels or beings of light, to become who you are. The more you visualize this, the more you bring it into being. Yet, remember too, you have to know, you have to feel. This love, this light, this truth. Your feelings determine your vibration. That is an important statement, so we shall repeat. Your feelings determine your vibration. So then, by not only imagining, yet feeling the light surrounding you, and beaming out from you, your vibration of such then allows you to become it. Added to that, the understanding of the power that your light holds, you are changing all around you into the higher vibration that you have become. Yet, if for instance, I am talking with someone who has not cottoned on to all of this and lives in a very negative vibration, how can my power of light bring that person into my vibration when they are not ready to be of it? Trusting that doesn't sound egotistical. That is a very smart question, Blossom. This is a long pause. Have I stumped you? We are deciding on which way to conduct the answer. As one understands the workings of vibrations and all its intricacies, just by knowing the truth of how one's power through knowledge can change the very atmosphere, the particles of air, the vibration can be transformed into that which lies within the soul, sending out their light. Another soul, who is perhaps playing a negative role for themselves for a while, will undoubtedly receive the higher light, yet they may choose to not allow it in, not to accept it, for they need a little more wallowing to indulge in. So, yes, you would be changing all around you into a higher vibration, yet, regarding a soul's choice to accept it would determine whether they allowed their vibration to be uplifted by you or not. If they are not in the mood to do so, it does not mean that your power of love you are sending them would dissipate. It would hang around and wait for such a time when it could be filtered through to their being at a pace that feels comfortable for them. It's interesting, the wallowing and indulging in the negative. I used to be like that in my teens and early 20s. I realize now, it was a way of getting attention, which goes back to wanting to be loved and needed. Thank God, I got into positive thinking. It changed my life. It changes everybody's life, Blossom. It is, as we were speaking of in our last conversation, programming. Those negative airways are food for the dark. They are allergic to the light. The true soul that you are does not have negative thoughts about the self. For there is nothing to be negative about. For there is nothing about you that is negative. Do you see? When you know who you truly are, light, love, nothing else, but well, then what on earth is there to be negative about? Well, that's just it. On earth there is the programming which makes us think that it is who we are. Precisely. Yet, when you understand that it is programming from the darkness to make you feel less than you are, once you realize that, once you accept that, once you know that the battle is over, all that is left to do is reject those thoughts as soon as they are recognized. They can be recognized even before the thought is complete, if you choose to become disciplined and vigilant. Then throw it out of your mind and allow the wind to carry it away, leaving the space available for you, the true you, to enter, reminding you of the love light that you are, and how wonderful you are, and how blessed you are to be on this planet at this time. For you are chosen to be here as part of this grand transformation, because you are strong enough to do so. Remember who you are, and your battles with self shall be done. Well, we are all working on it, doing our best here, within the thick of it all. And your best is all that is required. Once again, chaps, many thanks. In gratitude, in loving service, I am. March's theme, What Really Matters. Hello, beautiful soul. This month you decide what really matters to you. With the world currently deepening its healing crisis, now more than ever it is imperative that we remember what really matters to us. Yes, I said healing crisis, not a crisis. March is a month that we spiral to another level of ascension, via DNA upgrade, that we were initiated and prepared for during January and February. The purging, clearing and challenges you have experienced in your own way during these 2 months is now giving way to recalibration during March. Specifically, as you go through the 399 gateway, March 13th eclipse/full moon portal, and then the equinox, and second eclipse/new moon. This is the largest shift in consciousness that I have channeled so far in the ascension process since 2012. What I mean by this is that even though world events around us may trigger us emotionally, feel overwhelming, even spark incredulity, we also have the chance to deepen our sense of self-mastery and spiritual skill set. It's an opportunity to know you have the capability, resolve, and resilience to walk through fire, ask for help from others, help others, and trust the process. In March, humanity decides if we are going to repeat the past or move fully into the future of the new Earth paradigm, where we lead with love, kindness, and integrity to build an abundant and prosperous society for all. We are shifting in consciousness to the transcendent void, to hold the swirling energies of what seems chaotic and unbalanced, to bring in the stillness that is needed for clarity. To use our higher mind to ascertain that there are greater things at work than what we perceive or we are told is reality. To surrender to the great mystery of life, and in doing so find solace and peace as we walk the galactic hero's journey. We each have the opportunity to rise above our fear and ego-based 3D physical reality, to drop into something meaningful, multidimensional, spiritual, and seed love and compassion around the planet. That is our soul mission for those that feel called. And our DNA is being activated so that we remember this mission. The rest on our planet will take care of itself. Those who want to remain in the old paradigm, control others, be controlled, and so hate and fear will continue to lose their footing. Much more quickly. There is no need to worry, as all is going according to the universal plan of ascension. Nor should we give the old ways of being any of our precious time, attention, thought, or words if we cannot control it. And we can't. The age of Aquarius is officially ushered in during the March equinox, with the start of the yearly astrological calendar. March Aries is the start of the zodiac, offering each of us a rebirth out of predetermined ego-karmic fate, and instead gives way to divine blueprint destiny based on soul consciousness. You choose if you walk forward into the unknown as a love in action, spiritual warrior on your galactic hero's journey. Sounds simple, right? No, it's not. That is the point. This is what I channeled a few years ago from my universal connections. We are on a galactic hero's journey now until 2032, and heroes go through certain phases of initiation, challenges, purification, facing fears, and self-doubt. We are birthing new archetypal energies on the journey to create a new world and new way of being human. And each archetype requires us to shape-shift and walk through fire in a certain way. This is not going to be easy, especially when we are fed fear-based information all the time. It's not easy when doing the right thing is often not popular with others that are attached to ego-based goals/outcomes. It's not easy when we have been taught to follow the path of least resistance and care about what others think and say. It's not easy to live through the heart when we have been conditioned to base our reality on material things and money over spirituality, self-mastery, or our values. So what do you choose? Are you going to take the less trodden path of the galactic hero's journey, or stay where you are? Do you have the courage to create a life that you love and that matters to you, regardless of your past, emotional pain, outside chatter, and chaos? More will awaken this month with this new sense of consciousness, and become seekers of universal truth, co-creation, and compassionate, loving connection. Those of you already on the path will also need to deepen your sense of resilience, resolve, and dedication to your galactic hero's journey, and creating your life. More in my video about the energies of March, and the incredible DNA upgrade you will experience this month. Message from the angels: no matter who is storming, we can stay in the light. My dear friends, we love you so very much. There are always people in your world who will delight you, and those who will rub you the wrong way. There are always songs you will enjoy and types of music that you'd rather not hear. There are foods you'd love to eat and foods you love to avoid. It was meant to be this way. And while the foods you don't like will not jump off the plate and into your mouth, nor will the music you do not like turn itself on and play. There are people you don't care for who will attempt to assert their reality, beliefs, and behaviors into your life. At the 3D level, they can do this. In the world of energy, however, no one can force a vibration into your field unless you resonate with it. No one can make you feel a certain way unless you already have that feeling lurking somewhere within, waiting for the button to be pushed. The more you practice finding good feelings, the lesser feelings of others will impact you. Your buttons can become mostly unpushable. Your buttons can even dissolve in the light of love. If you look at this from a biological standpoint, the nerve cells in your brain wire together along tracks much like links of a railroad track. The more emotionally impactful an event, the stronger the wiring. Suppose someone comes up to you and yells at you. If you have practiced feeling good, those nerve cells are wired to feel good, and this person's bad feeling has nothing to activate within you. However, if you still have strong upsets or defenses brewing within, then when someone yells, you have circuits that can be activated. When something inside of you is a vibrational match to someone else's energy, your buttons can be pushed. This is yet one more reason we remind you often that you deserve to feel good. You deserve to feel better when you cannot feel good. You deserve to feel soothed when you can't feel better easily. You deserve, dear friends, to have a brain wired for goodness rather than a brain wired to take offense, react, and defend your own inner goodness. You deserve to have peace rather than worry. You deserve to have assistance rather than feeling alone. You deserve to be treated kindly, and when you are not, you deserve to remain above the vibration coming at you. Only a wounded soul would find temporary relief in the experience of being unkind to others. Eventually, you will see this and take no offense. In practical terms, when someone comes at you with a strong and unpleasant vibration, the best thing you can do is to either flow light toward them or imagine their denser energies passing right through or around you. It is best to remain silent, to listen first, then speak with impact later. You can repeat what they said, and then ask if they'd like another perspective. You can't say nothing. Their unpleasant energy has little to do with you and everything to do with their own internal state. Your energy has nothing to do with them and everything to do with your internal state. So, as you run into souls who are upset and trying to assert their opinions into your reality, remind yourself, no one can insert a vibration into my field unless I have a match. Countless radio programs are being broadcast, and you can only hear them when your receiver is tuned into a given station. Countless cell phone conversations are being broadcast, and you only hear the one that matches the number you connect with. Likewise, countless conversations are going on in your personal life and upon your earth. Which ones are going to be matched and received by you? Which ones will bounce right off you? You may hear the words, but you need not resonate with the feelings behind them. Resonate with love instead. With practice, you can learn to be around anyone saying anything, and remain in your own peaceful space. The more you practice feeling good, the easier it will become. And when someone does push your buttons, instead of trying not to feel what you do, simply accept yourself. Accept your feelings without judgment. In that acceptance and self-love, your wiring will gradually shift to kinder pathways in the brain, and you will start to feel better once again. Rather than allowing unpleasant words and behaviors to fester in your memory, choose to focus on something better. These behaviors don't deserve your attention. Your feelings are not at the mercy of those around you. They are not at the mercy of what is going on in the world. Your feelings belong to you, and you alone. You get to choose your vibration, and, therefore, who and what you will resonate with and therefore receive. In time your buttons will disappear, and the lower vibrations of the world, though they buzz around you, will simply bounce off of you, unable to find a receiver. God bless you. We love you so very much. The Angels. Source: Orthlieb.com. The other videos are in the English video playlist. Help me spread the light. Click like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.